Hello! Welcome to the Knowing Out Center Guide for Tackling That Test. This three-part series is built to help you prepare for your test or exam. This video is part 1 of 3 where we will discuss how to prepare to study for your test. Here's an outline of what we will discuss today. Step 1. To prepare for your test is knowing what the test will be on. Ask your professor or lecturer what the test will be on, look like, and what resources are allowed. Content-based questions you can ask are, what are key concepts we should focus on? What chapters does this test focus on? What do you recommend we memorize, for example with math? Are there any formulas we need to memorize? With science, are there any keywords or definitions we need to memorize? Or with history, are there any important dates, names, or events? And also, can you provide sample problems for the ones that will appear on the test? Test-based questions you can ask are, what kind of questions will be on the test? For example, multiple choice, short answer, or essay questions. And will you still give partial credit if the answer is almost there? Another question you may want to ask your professor is what kind of resources will be allowed on the test. For example, a formula sheet with a formula, definition of the formula, and an example of the formula in action, or calculator, or definition sheets. Gather your own notes and your professor's resources, especially their PowerPoints or recorded lectures. This will help you refresh on older topics and give you a better understanding of where you are in the class at the moment. As you scan through your notes, take note of areas that were talked in depth or emphasized by your instructor. Any practice problem that was repeated again and again may prove to be useful during your test. Mark areas of confusion so when you review, you know where to focus on. Prepare an outline and plan for what and how you will review. Include any information your professor includes in their study guide, but make yours tailored to what you want to focus on in your schedule. This will give you a clear overview of what content you'll need to study and allow you to pace yourself in relearning the material if needed. The last step you should take before studying for your exam is to prepare for your study space. Identify a location that works well for you. We recommend a place that is familiar and comfortable. Let it be somewhere you know you can work in because if there are quirks that happen, you will be able to deal with them as they are familiar to you. For example, if you know that studying in the aromatic, energetic, busy atmosphere of a coffee shop works for you, study there. Vice versa, if you're uncomfortable studying in a public location such as a coffee shop, it would be best to avoid places like that and opt to study in the comfort of your home. P.S. While your bed is very familiar and comfortable, do not study in bed because your mind usually associates the bed with sleeping, so if you study in it, you'll most likely fall asleep. The key is to be someplace that you're comfortable and can spend long periods of time focused in. Ways you can prepare a space for studying is to eliminate distractions from your nearby area, turn on Do Not Disturb or have an app that prevents you from using it, listen to calming music or music that helps you focus. If you're listening to the latter, try to have music that's in a language you do not understand. Here is a review of all the preparation techniques we discussed. Ask your professor or lecturer what the test will be on, look like, and what resources are allowed. Gather your own notes and your professor's resources, especially their PowerPoints or recorded lectures. Prepare an outline and plan for what and how you will review, and prepare your study space. Thank you for watching this video. Now that you are prepared to start studying for your test, click the link to the next video for tips for when you are actually studying.